Today, on Be Something Wonderful, I am no other power. You only need I am. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and these are the studios at Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, good morning and welcome back to the studios of Be Something Wonderful. Yesterday, we received an email that can only be described as an absolute masterclass in manifesting and healing anything. By knowing yourself as the only source and creator of your reality. By knowing yourself as the only source and creator of your entire life experience. By standing in the knowing that I am reality and there is no other. This is what she demonstrated. I'm going to read the email and then we're going to unpack it like we never have before. This is what she says. I've been watching your videos for a few weeks and wanted to send you the story of my biggest success yet. Just a few weeks. And she's pointing to this idea that this is her biggest success yet, that there are other successes after just a few weeks of starting to know herself as the only source and creator of her reality, that her I am awareness is reality. She says this, over the weekend, my best friend's dad had a heart attack. I arrived to their house as the paramedics were doing compressions on him. I ended up staying at their house while the family went to the hospital. Later in the night, I went to drop some things off for them, and my friend told me that the doctors said there was no brain activity and that his prognosis was not good. Of course, when I heard this from my friend and saw her reaction, my initial reaction was panic and sadness and hopelessness. When I was driving back to their house after going to the hospital, in my mind, I was recentering myself. Even while I was on the phone with family and other friends, telling them what happened, which my best friend wanted me to do, an update, I kept reminding myself, this is my reality. Wow, hear that. This is my reality. Every circumstance is neutral until I give it meaning. I started reminding myself, I am healthy, so everyone in my reality is healthy. He will not die. He will wake up and be perfectly fine. And an image popped into my head of me on the phone with my best friend, with her telling me that he is awake and doing amazing. I kept replaying that scene in my head. About a half hour after I got back to the house, she called me and let me know they removed the blockage and placed a stent. So cardiac-wise, the doctors believed he would be good to go. Now, we just need to wait and see if he wakes up and if there's any brain activity. So I kept stating to myself, with complete conviction, he is awake and healthy. Monday, she called me and said that he is moving a bit and the doctors believe he's trying to wake up. I kept stating to myself that he is awake and healthy. This morning, Tuesday, in other words, yesterday, she called me to tell me that he woke up and is doing amazing. He started to talk later in the evening, and they're planning to get him up and walking tomorrow, which is today. I can't even express how grateful I am for your teachings and for your videos. Even with these dire circumstances in my face, I stood confidently in knowing that how I perceive reality is how reality will show up. And that's exactly what happened here. Wow, masterclass. I always go back to the healing at the pool of Bethesda, as talked about in Scripture in John 5. The metaphysical lesson, the masterclass that's presented in John 5. The healing of that paralyzed man. We can get parallel There we are again, paralyzed by those conditions. Or we can stand in the absolute knowing that we are reality. And I love the way that show, The Chosen, showed that scene. They brought the drama to life. And there's a video that I've pointed to many times in many videos now. It's about 7 minutes long. And if you Google it, it's The Chosen, Jesus heals at the pool. I've talked about this. In John 5, it's that miraculous healing of the paralyzed man. But it's really at minute 2:17. 2 minutes and 17 seconds into the video. Jesus, as your I am awareness, as your own I am awareness of being, as reality itself says, but this pool, it does nothing for you, it means nothing. The paralyzed man complaining about the conditions, saying the conditions are in his face, saying that no one helps him. Jesus doesn't comment, Jesus doesn't talk about those conditions at all. He says to them, this pool, these techniques, these processes, these other things that you believe mean something, mean nothing. It does nothing, it means nothing. Your own awareness of being is reality. The pool refers to any power, hear this, any power, source, or cause, apart from your own awareness of being, I am. That's what this means. This is what he's pointing to, but this belief in that power, this is what Jesus, your I am awareness, is pointing to. It does nothing for you, it means nothing. Any other power, any other source, any other reality outside of who you say you are in your reality means nothing, does nothing. That's what Pool's referring to. Any power, any source, any cause, any condition, any circumstance, any method or technique or process or ritual means nothing and does nothing apart from your own awareness that I am that which I desire to be. You are reality. You are source. You are cause. You are the one and only power that creates and shapes your entire life experience and reality. There is no other. You need nothing. I love this idea, you only need me. In other words, you only need yourself, aware of yourself as that which you desire to be. That's all. Wow. And at minute 2:42, right, 2 minutes and 42 seconds into this 4-minute video, he says, you don't need this pool, you only need me. Wow. This is you as your own awareness of being. This is what she did. She knew. I don't need the pool. Those conditions mean nothing. I get to decide what my reality is. I only need me. My awareness of who I am, that creates it all. To know yourself, I am, as your reality, as complete, as whole, as healed and fulfilled, no matter what the conditions look like. I am the proof and evidence of my reality. Nothing else matters. Nothing else is. It didn't matter the heart attack, no brain activity, the prognosis not looking good, the panic, the sadness, the hopelessness. None of that mattered. As Jesus asking his disciples, again, Jesus as your I am awareness, as your own awareness of being, your own Christ consciousness, your own consciousness of being the reality which you seek. But who do you say that I am? Forget the panic, the sadness, the hopelessness, the diagnosis, the conditions. Who do you say you are? Wow. She says it, this is my reality. Every circumstance is neutral till I give it meaning. In other words, neutral means it means nothing and it does nothing. The only meaning is you as source, as you as creator, as you as the love and light of reality. I am healthy, so everyone in my reality is healthy. Powerful. Power that reflects me. You only need me. That was it. At that 2-minute mark in that short video of the TV show The Chosen, Jesus, your I am awareness, you only need me. You only need that clear, undistorted, unfiltered signal of I am reality and there is no other. That's what she had. She felt the sadness initially, the trigger of the panic, all of that. But then stood in that clear signal, undistorted, unfiltered, of I am and there is no other. Wow. And then she says, an image popped into my head. Received an image from herself on the phone with her best friend telling her that he is awake and doing amazing. And again, this all happened within 24 hours, it seems like. Right? This morning, Tuesday, she called me to tell me that he woke up and is doing amazing. Exactly like what she imagined. I am. There is no other power. It's all you ever needed. I am your host, Tom Kearin. And these are the studios at Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, be sure to visit the Tom Kearin channel. We just released a big video there. Also, we released a video on the membership channel last week and a live stream on the Be Something Wonderful membership channel. Check that out if you're a member. If you're not a member, check it out. And we're going to be on the road next week. We're going to be coming to you from Andermatt, Switzerland. We're going to, later through the new year, we're going to be in Whistler, Canada, Vancouver, and then Whistler, Canada, doing some snowboarding. So we're going to take you with us. No worries. We're going to continue with this message, continue with this content. With great love, with great light and infinite gratitude, this is Tom Kearin here in the studios of Be Something Wonderful. Until next time, we'll see you soon.